I didn't know Richard Pryor was a hacker in Superman 3. I just learned that.
Yes.
It is...
You never seen it?
No, because it's like I saw like Superman 4, I think, and I think I saw Superman 2, but for some reason I didn't see 1 or 3.
Oh, 1 I think is the best. They had the biggest budget, I think.
Like when you say 1, you're talking about 1980
Christopher Reeves, yes.
Superman with Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
And Marlon Brando or whatever the fuck as Jor-El or whatever. He wanted to be a sandwich in that movie.
I remember hearing about that, yes. I think you might have told me. Or
He wanted to be a talking... He wanted Jor-El in the Superman movie to be a talking sandwich. And he had no irony about him. He was so out of his fucking mind. He was just like, you know, it'd be a good idea. Maybe I'm a sandwich.
I know. Okay, well, in today's day and age, I don't know who directed the original Superman. I'm not gonna look it up.
Richard Donner.
Okay, well, if you know it, Richard Donner though, Marlon Brando was like, "Yo, Richard, I've got a really, really interesting take on my character. Can I talk to you?" And he's like, "Yeah, man. Let's do lunch. Let's sit down." So they sit down, and the guy's like, or Brando is telling him, "Look, man, I see what you've done with the character here in the script. I'm thinking to wrap it all together, we make him out of baloney." Right? Are you seeing it? You're seeing it. I see you. I see your eyes right now. You're connecting. It makes so much sense. Bologna sandwich.
I could have been a bologna. I could have been a.
That's where he got that from. I could have been a bologna sandwich.
And the worst part is because he's Marlon Brando and he's respected actor Marlon Brando.
He was still respected at that time. It wasn't it wasn't until the 80s where he like, this guy, we can never hire this man again.
But you have to sit there and you have to take him seriously. So you have to like be like, oh, you know
have to
what?
Be respectful because he can get you fired. He's Marlon fucking Brando.
And then you have to like, what you do is that's what you need like an intern for though, who can pretend to be more important. You'd be like, I tell you what,
he can take the shot and lose his job.
We got a story editor here, Alan. What I want you to do, Alan, is I want you to follow Marlon around every day on set. Okay, if he has an idea like that again, write it down, bring it to me immediately. Marlon, Alan's the point person. If you got any more baloney ideas, you tell Alan. Alan will bring them to me. We're on this, man. You and me, buddy.
And then Alan gets fired because
well,
he didn't.
You just never.
I don't even know if Alan actually ever existed.
Well, what you do though is as soon as you assign it to Alan, and then Alan comes back to you with his notebook worth of like, hey, Marlon Brando was thinking, what if Wookiees showed up and attacked Superman out of nowhere? He'd like to do a crossover with Star Wars where Jor-El is actually Chewbacca's father, but also a bologna sandwich.
And he has
but
a fetish with cereal for some reason.
Yes,
every scene, the sandwich is going to be holding cereal.
He wants to have a bowl of cereal. And then Alan shows up with this list of things, and you just have to tell, if Richard Donner, you're there, and you're like, Alan, did I fucking tell you to bring me this? Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm an intern. Yeah, you did. When I said bring me this, I meant fucking never look at me in the eyes again and don't talk to me, Alan. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. You're off the lot.